Okay. Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Global Math Meditation on Monday,
Our
the
Monday edition.
23rd of May. A really special one, an important one for Mercury Retrograde, as I think a lot of us are really buzzing around the scale of emotions right now. And lots of people are going up and down, getting triggered, and maybe finding it hard to find center or to find that quiet space in your mind and in your heart. And today we're really going to center back into that. I'm going to give peeps probably about 10 minutes or less here just to get on. So, welcome to the show. Please send us a quick message in the live chat. Let us know where you're from. And we will begin the mass meditation very, very shortly. So, grab your headphones. I'm going to try and layer in some meditation music again today. And it's going to be a powerful show. So, just blessed to have you here. Over to you, Pookie.
Okay, over to me. No, we're so grateful for you guys joining us tonight. We're doing our show on a Monday. So, not a lot happening astrologically this week. So, we just decided to do the mass meditation for Mercury retrograde. I know we've been feeling it. I feel like there's a lot of miscommunications happening, people just screwing up on dates and plans and even orders online and all that kind of stuff just seems to be coming up and being very frustrated. So yes, if you want to tell us where you're from, if you guys are experiencing any of this Mercury retrograde resistance, so any impatience, any, just resistance to, what you're trying to do and accomplish. Is it just me? I don't know.
I think also as a collective, we can fall into this little psycho trap or psychological trap of giving our power, outsourcing our power to other things. And that's not taking away from when things arise, but we can, as a collective, get into this, a little bit of a hypnosis around, it's Mercury retrograde, we should expect things to go wrong, what have you. And, I don't necessarily buy into that. I'm, as you probably know, a big advocate of really claiming your power. And as masters, knowing that it doesn't really matter what the planets are doing. When you're in pursuit of mastery, it's really about holding that space. But at the same time, in the human journey, before we move into those higher realms, there's a little bit of play left and right with just accepting what is and finding neutrality. So wherever you find yourself in that scale or spectrum is right for you. I don't necessarily like whether it's Mercury retrograde or Venus, whatever. I don't like outsourcing my power to something else. And I think we, as masters, and if you're watching this, you're certainly on the path to mastery. We have a responsibility to sort of erase some of these collective myths that maybe hold us back. Not everyone's ready for that yet, and that's totally fine. We're all where we're at. But I wanted to put that little sort of maybe spiritual disclaimer in.
Like, I get what you're saying, but it was almost like clockwork. Like Mercury retrograde hit, and then all of a sudden, like, everything's triggering me. I was just very frustrated. I was very impatient. Little people are calling, and I just had, no patience for it. Just feeling very overwhelmed, starting to feel a lot of the pressure. So, at least for me, knowing what's going on with the planets and kind of having an understanding of these energies and why this might be happening, I just find it to be helpful because, like David says, then it does kind of allow you to take your power back. Because then you can work with the energies and, not, maybe you're going to wait to book that vacation, or maybe you're going to, wait to make those big plans. Or if you have to communicate something, then maybe you're going to do it with extra care and detail and repeat yourself a couple times, just so that the message is really clear. So I think when we know what is happening with the energies, we can work together with them, take advantage of portals and all that kind of stuff. So this Mercury retrograde specifically started May 10th, and it's going to go through until June 3rd. And usually your typical Mercury retrograde only happens like in one sign. I was just reading about this. But this year, I guess every Mercury retrograde is going to happen within 2 signs. So it starts out in one sign and then it moves into another sign. So I guess the first half of Mercury retrograde was in Gemini. And Mercury likes being in Gemini a little bit more. And then as of yesterday, now we are in Mercury retrograde in Taurus. So it's not really its favorite alignment, because with Mercury, it's kind of a planet of like go, go, go. And Taurus is just like slow, slow, slow. So there is kind of that resistance. So maybe this next 2 weeks is just going to be a little bit unhinged for some people. And hey, at least you know why, and we can work with those energies. We can, just try to slow down, clear the plate. I know that when a lot of this resistance is coming up and the impatience and the frustration is coming up for me, it's all just coming up to the surface so that we can become aware of it, and then so that we can heal it. So I know tons of stuff has been coming up for me, inner child stuff, maybe ancestral stuff that's been passed down. Some conversations have been happening this week to really open me up to, things I know I've needed to heal, but I haven't really known how to do that. So I have used this time to slow down and communicate more and connect more with people. And, I have really brought things to my awareness, because once we're aware of it, once we're aware of, why we're so frustrated and impatient, then we can begin healing, and then we can just continue that evolvement. So I don't know. I always get excited about this kind of stuff. It has been a crazy month, crazy intense energies, and things are just building and getting busier for us. We are on the verge of kicking off our Vortex tour. I think it's like T-3 weeks from now that we are going to be taking off on the tour. So next week, we'll just mention that we'll resume our mass meditation on Sunday. We're going to do our regular routine Sunday meditation. And then I think Wednesday we might do a special show just focused on the Vortex tour.
Oh, your hands are cold.
Oh, you're boiling hot. It is
so
a gorgeous
right
day in Edmonton. The sun is
roasting.
shining. I did some tanning. Are we looking a little burnt, or are we?
You always look glowing, honey. I think I'm a little bit colored today. All right, guys, let's settle in now. We're going to jump straight into the meditation. Kelly's going to do the activation part today. We're going to be working with the 12 chakra system again. So we're going to activate. And then I'm going to be working with Archangel Michael. We're going to be with Archangel Michael today to do some very powerful healing and bringing together some facets of the triad and the complete self. It's going to be very powerful. I'd like you to take this meditation and use it 2 or 3 times over the next week. If you can, go back to it. It will be on Above and Beyond Duality Live for the foreseeable future. Wherever you're coming from, watching this tonight, Above and Beyond Duality on YouTube is where we keep this live meditation up. I know there's a few channels we go out to, but it's going to be an important one because we've got some big things coming in the world. We have got some imminent things about to drop and be disclosed, and we don't really know what's going to happen with that. And it's really, really important that us as the vanguard of light, the ground crew, to be able, adept, and capable of holding the space when things are falling apart a little bit, because we're about to head into some big transitions over the next 2-3 years, and we don't really know what's going to happen. So either way, we get to hold the light and hold the space, and tonight's meditation is going to hopefully help you do some of that. So grab your headphones. I'm going to start some music here.
Can I go get my big pillow? I'm always sitting on a big pillow, and when I'm not on it, I feel like I'm just getting sucked in towards you to the couch. Really? Okay, thanks, babe.
All right, guys. Give me a second to set up some music for you here. Let me just share my screen. with you. What did I need to do? I needed to put that into the Brave browser. Didn't I? So hold on a second.
Now I have a big giant pillow to sit on.
Give me 20 seconds here, guys. What we're going to do is this.
All right, everyone, get comfortable. Get your crystals.
This is what I had to do last time.
Sip of water. Go to the bathroom if you need to. We are going to start in, 2 minutes?
Yeah, we're actually going to get cracking in 60 seconds, probably.
60 seconds. This is the crystal that I've been working closely with this year.
Okay, here we go.
Do you have music on?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's coming now.
You want to layer that in, and then we'll just quickly ask you guys if you can hear the music. We've had, Mercury retrograde, streaming issues. Sometimes we are able to play music. Sometimes you don't quite hear it.
I got to stream this through the online browser. So, okay, let's just play this, guys. You should be able to hear it okay. So that's that. That's that. Let's see how loud that is for you. All right, guys, can you hear that okay? Let's just take that down to there. Let me know how that volume is, my friends. Let's just turn that up. Okay, I've got that to about 30 and 100. So 5 by 5, Christina Love. Thank you very much, Christina. Good to see you. I think Lisa Wheeler is in here as well somewhere.
Oh, I love that.
Awesome. We've got about 130, approaching about 150 people coming on. So let's get cracking. All right, guys. Let's settle into that familiar space together. Let's just shake the body out a little bit. Shake out the stagnant energies we're storing in the cells. Just maybe move the body around before we get comfortable. And let's feel into that space. Take 2 or 3 really deep breaths as we join together as the family of light. Let the music and the vibrations of the singing bowl just bring you back to center. And a couple more deep breaths. Let's get anchored into the present moment. Let's let Gaia know that we are here to hold the light tonight, to become and remember how whole we are with her. And the infinite creator, Father, Mother, God. As ever, we will begin with the soul invocation from Alice Bailey. And we set the intention just to beckon and invite the soul through into the physical vessel. Always an invitation. I am the soul.
I am the soul.
I am the light divine.
I am the light divine.
I am love.
I am love.
I am will.
I am will.
I am divine design.
I am divine design.
I call upon the pillar of the pure white light, the Christed light. Descend upon us, form all around us. Move through us now, family of light. We ask for the presence of the I am that I am. Merge and join with us now. We close all portals and gateways not of the highest Christ white light. Nothing but the light may remain. Energize your space. Fill your space with light. is this time that you should invite your guides to join you. Just feel them left and right as we bring in the masters that we are working with. Anyone not mentioned on this list, just invite them in also. This is the divine hierarchy that we are currently working with, and I'm sure many of you are too. So for the purposes and intention of holding the space, holding the light, creating a sacred reunion and union with the family of light, we ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain, the loved one, Zoroaster the king, Zarathustra the Magi, Lao Tzu, the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji, the Eternal One, Lahiri Mahasaya, the Smiling Guru, Sri Yukteswar, the Teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda, the Gift, El Moria, the Lord of the First Ray, Kuthumi, the Great Guiding Light, Dwalkul, Master Teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey, the Lord of Ascension, Hilarion, the Bringer of Joy, the English Master, Douglas Baker, the Keeper of this ashram, Krishna, the Avatar, Kuan Yin, the Incandescent One, Aina, the Ninth Dimensional Guide, Muhammad, the Prophet, and Joshua, who walked with God, the Masters in us, Yahweh in us, Saviors in us. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold, activating the pineal gland, and hold. And release. Take another deep, deep breath in and hold. Activate, activate, activate. And release. And one final deep breath in and hold. And release. Feel the presence of the Masters and your guides. Whatever background you're from, whatever belief system you have, you're welcome here. Let us join in unity tonight, the family of light.
Yes, and if there's any other masters you are working with, be sure to call them in now. We'll also call in the archangels of the horizontal and vertical planes. And we'll call in all of the angels working with us from the angelic realm, all of our guardian angels, all of the earth angels. And just take a minute here to feel into the space and feel the love surrounding us here in this family of light. We come together and we are preparing to activate our 12-stranded DNA. The way we're going to do that is by bringing our attention to the 12 chakra portal system. 7 chakras in the body, 5 chakras outside of the body. Starting now with our root chakra, located at the very base of the spine, at the tip of our tailbone. This is the red ray, representing the first density. The red ray is the foundation for all there is to come. This is the base of the Kundalini and the root of consciousness itself. And this is where all the energetic information begins to take form. So let's just think about the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Let's connect with those elements and think about what they mean to you and what they represent in our lives. Earth is our home, is our foundation to build upon. Air, our life force, our breath. Fire, representing the passion that burns within us. And water, the ability to adapt and flow. Feel supported here in the root chakra as you visualize the red ray. The bright red energy begins to turn bright white as it begins to clear. And just imagine this white light beginning to activate and spin as the first chakra portal begins to open within you. Moving up the spine to the sacrum, the sacral chakra, the orange ray representing the second density. The orange ray is that of movement and growth of the individual. Second density consciousness here is largely represented by the plants and the animals, living, breathing forms, mostly unaware, living with the pre-programs and functions of survival, reproduction, replication. But they are striving towards the yellow ray of self-conscious manifestations. always striving towards evolution. Think about the orange ray. Visualize the orange ray beginning to turn bright white light as it is clear, and it starts to spin and activate as it begins to open within you the second portal now. The yellow ray of self-conscious manifestation, the solar plexus chakra, the third density, is the awareness of self. Humanity is self-conscious, a social nature, as well as an individual nature. It's the ego, the intellect, plus all the attractions of the following ray pulling on our consciousness. Think about the yellow ray located at the level of the lumbar spine, at the level of the belly button. Take a breath in. Feel the yellow ray turning bright white. And exhale as that bright white portal begins to open, spin, and activate now. Moving up the spine to the thoracic region, where the rib cage is formed around the heart chakra. This is the green ray. When the green ray has been activated, this is the first true spiritual ray. It integrates the mind, body, and spirit nature all together. And it can only come online if the individual is positively polarized and has really chosen the service to others path, becoming aware that we are all one. The green ray shines extremely bright. Visualize this bright green ray turning so bright that it turns bright white now as it begins to clear, and it starts to spin and it starts to activate as it starts to open and come online now. Moving up the spine, all the way up to the base of your neck, the throat chakra, the blue ray. Here is the seat of learning and teaching of the spirit, where communicating to others the entirety of being. The blue ray sparkles in strength, for it takes a deep knowing and understanding of your truth to be able to consistently speak and communicate and teach others the way of the service to others path, of your truth, of your true nature and your true spirit. As the blue ray sparkles and shines, it begins to turn bright white. As it becomes clear, it starts to spin now as it starts to activate and open. The portal is now online and open. Moving all the way up out of the spine and to the center of your brain is the pineal gland. This is the sixth energy center, the third eye, the violet ray. The violet ray is constant. It is in all of us. It is our aura, our auric field. It is the true vibration of an entity. When we are positively polarized in the fourth density, the violet ray becomes tinged with green, blue, and indigo energies. When the violet ray is negatively polarized in the fourth density, it becomes tinged with yellow, orange, and red colored, almost a muddied look to the aura. So visualize yourself, visualize your body with your auric field, with a violet energy light surrounding you, and visualize those blue, green, and indigo energies sparkling through. As you are here tonight, you are most definitely a positively polarized entity. Envision that violet ray turning bright white now as it becomes open, activated, and a spinning portal. As we move up to the seventh chakra energy center, the crown chakra, tonight we will call it the indigo ray. This crown indigo ray can only be opened with considerable discipline, largely having to do with the acceptance of self. Think about yourself. Think about a balanced self, balanced, open, flowing, all other energy centers of the body. As we begin to see ourselves as one with the Creator, as an entity of infinite worth, this will begin to activate the indigo ray. This is the seventh and final ray of the human body, and it is the gateway to intelligent infinity. Visualize an indigo crown on the top of your head as this indigo ray begins to turn bright white, as it begins to spin, activate, and you become open to the infinite creator energies of Source. We are now open. We are now balanced. It is now time to go outside of the body. So we will start to visualize the Earth Star Chakra now, the eighth energy portal that we are going to be working with. is one that connects us to Mother Earth, connects us to Gaia's grids. So start to envision a ball of energy just below your feet, 6 to 12 inches, is a ball of energy connected to you, connected to your physical body by an energetic cord. We're going to send this ball of energy all the way down, penetrating the Earth's crust and moving just below the surface to Gaia's energetic grid system. This is a new crystalline grid system that is forming within Gaia. This is the new 5D grid. As we begin to raise in consciousness, this grid is now one that we have access to. And we are going to connect our Earth Star chakra to the energy grids now. And as that energy grid connects with the Earth Star chakra, we can feel energetically connected to our home planet. This is how we connect with our history, with our past lives, with the Akashic records. So all of humanity and everything that has been experienced on Earth, we are supported. We are working with Gaia towards ascension. The planetary ascension, humanity's ascension. We are plugged in, we are grounded, we are supported now. So feeling good here, we're open, balanced in our physical bodies. And now we are connected and supported by Mother Earth. Now we can start to think about taking the journey up out of our bodies. So we're going to be taking our light bodies on this journey. So however you have to bring your light body out of your physical body now, we will start by visualizing the soul star chakra, the 8th energy center, located a foot above our crown, a foot above our heads. There is another energy ball. Start to visualize this energetic center, this energy ball now. As you give your attention to it, it begins to grow, begins to get larger and brighter. It begins to spin, it begins to open, and it begins to activate. And through this soul star energy gateway, this is the gateway to the spiritual realm. We are going to be traveling through this portal with our light bodies. So you can visualize a silver rope dropping down through the soul star portal down to your physical body. And when you reach up for this rope, make sure that you reach up with your light body. You grasp the silver rope with your light body hands as you begin to pull your light body up from your physical body and all the way up until you're fully out and you're fully free to fly up through the Soul Star Gateway and up through the top of your house and through the sky, all the way up further now. Continue flying high through the clouds, above the trees, higher than the birds, and continue all the way up until you reach the atmosphere of the earth. And this is where our 10th energy portal is located. This is the planetary chakra, just outside the Earth's atmosphere. There is a ball of energy waiting for you to travel through. Visualize this ball of light as it appears. It grows brighter, it grows whiter, it gets wider and bigger as it starts to open, as it starts to spin. The 10th energy center, the planetary chakra, is now open for your light body to fly through. And here we are, traveling through now. There is no limit. There is no lack. We are free to go where our imagination takes us. We are free to fly through the galaxy as we travel outside of our atmosphere, past all the other planets, passing Jupiter, passing Neptune, all the way to the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. This is where we will find our 11th energy portal. This is the galactic chakra. Visualizing yourself at the edge of the galaxy, the 11th galactic chakra appears in front of you as a bright white energy portal, opening, activating, spinning. You know that you can fly through at any time. So take a breath, blow it out, and travel through the 11th energetic portal as we continue and we make our way further through the galaxy towards our final destination, the 12th chakra, located at the grand central sun. To get here, we must pass all other galaxies: Andromeda, the Pleiades. We're passing all other galaxies, all ships, all ET beings, all beings in the universe, sending our love along the way as we make this journey. And as you begin to see the grand central sun far in the distance, traveling at light speed, you approach it, this big, beautiful ball of energy. Stop before you get to it. This is the 12th energetic portal. This is the universal chakra. This is our final destination. Begin to visualize a bright white light spinning, opening, activating now in front of the grand central sun. And as it opens and comes online, all of that universal source energy begins to flood in through the opening, and it pushes your light body all the way back with it as you ride the wave back to your galaxy, back to our home planet, all the way down through our atmosphere of Earth and back in through the crown chakra at the tip of the head. This universal source energy is pulsating through us, all the way down through that energetic cord, through the Earth star and into Gaia's 5D grids. We are connected. We are connected to source. We are activated. Our cells are coming online as this information begins to flow through our bodies. It's electric. It's tingling. It is high vibrational. Bask in these energies for a moment as we remember who we are, as we remember how powerful we are, as we acknowledge that we are one with the Creator. Stay in this space for just a moment as we begin to move into the next phase of our meditation with Archangel Michael.
So let us go deeper now together. As we stand on the frontier of the light, we now move to activate the Trinity of Consciousness. We ask to step forward our Brother of Light, Archangel Michael, envisioning the blue flaming sword of blue energy. We invite him to join us in this sacred space. He brings to us some affirmations to begin the activation of this Trinity. Feel these words in every cell as you hear them. I am youthful. I am strong. I am healthy. I am loving. I am wise. I am wealthy. My mind is clear. My heart is pure. I am a light of God. And let us go deeper now together. Let us bring our awareness now to the heart center, the heart chakra. And breathe deeply as you imagine with your inner senses, your inner self, the soul, sight. Imagine a beautiful temple. And see yourself step through a golden doorway, which sends forth a blazing iridescent light, a bright white light. In the center of the room stands a magnificent radiant being. There is so much love resonating and radiating from this beautiful one. So much so it almost overwhelms you. You slowly walk forward and stand before this wondrous being. And as you are drawn into his or her crystal blue eyes, you realize that this is your soul self. It is you. You move into the embrace now of your soul, and you feel a great surge of warmth and love that pours into the very depths as you and your soul merge into a unified divine aspect of the Creator. Feel your heart center burst and burst open with love as it expands to contain this wonderful gift. You turn now and see another glorious light. This is another light being entering the room. It comes towards you, and you notice it's a being of even greater light. You recognize this radiant one as your higher self. They move forward and gently merge with you and your soul self. Now envision your subconscious mind as a beautiful child, and your conscious mind as a neutral form of light, and also blazing golden green energy. You reach out your hands to form a trinity of consciousness as you merge together in perfect harmony with these aspects of yourself. Feel into this space. Envision the trillions of cells within your body, each one having a consciousness of its own, as they burst forth in blazing light and join you in the temple of your Sacred Heart Center. Feel the powerful energy, the joy and delight as you move deeper into the microcosm of your DNA and become aware of the complexity and the beauty of your earthly vessel. Now envision a large, intricate 12-strand helix spiraling before you. As you step into this awesome structure, you begin to drift down into the center of the earth, and there, in a glistening crystal pyramid, stands a beautiful shining lady. She is the essence of Mother Earth. You put out your left hand, and as she takes it, you feel a sense of gratitude, oneness, and love pouring deeply through you. Together now you swiftly move up the spiraling helix formation, up into the higher realms, leaving behind the confines of your physical vessel, expanding and moving, swirling in glorious rays of light and color, out into the galaxy and beyond. Back into the heart of the great central sun we go now. You see a brilliant light that is radiating an aurora borealis of colors, as waves of color and lovely music surround you. As you look around this new realm, you feel a joyous recognition. And as you do, you reach out your right hand to a magnificent representative of our Father, Mother, God, the creator of this universe. As you do this, every part of your being expands and swells with love so sweet and overwhelming, so much so it reverberates throughout your whole being. Once again you have formed a trinity. Miraculously, these splendid, wondrous beings send forth a facet of themselves to reside in the temple of your heart, bringing with them a portion of your divine heritage, the seed gifts of love, joy, abundance, and harmony. You know you'll never be the same. You have reconnected now with your God Source, that which is firmly anchored within your sacred hearts, and also anchored deep within the core of the earth. An arching rainbow bridge has been created, a pathway now into the higher realms for you, where you will gradually be reunited with your soul companions on the eternal adventure of creation. As you slowly begin your journey back down now, back down through the dimensions, you see a great outpouring of golden iridescent light, filled with millions of tiny crystal pyramids surrounding you. This is a gift from the Supreme Divine All-Creator. See this golden liquid light surround your auric field and slowly begin to permeate through all your bodily systems into the very core of your being. Sense yourself moving back into your physical consciousness, knowing that you have made profound connections with all parts of your being. Whether you travel outwardly or inwardly, you will find love, support, wisdom, and nurturing. From this moment forward, you are the embodiment of all the sacred energies, with the consciousness and wisdom of a master. All gifts of creation are yours throughout eternity, throughout this lifetime. All you have to do is claim them and share them. You now have access to the connections of the etheric realms, the elementals, the air, the wind, the water. All you have to do is ask for communication and connection with them. By the grace and love of our Father, Mother God, so be it now, and so it is. And as we come back a fraction, we once again focus our attention on the conscious mind, feeling the energy surging through you, bringing you a new sense of wonder, a new sense of vitality, and an aliveness into your awareness. Just before we come back, Archangel Michael steps forward to bring us some closing activating statements. Invite him into your space. Feel the wonderful blue love light frequencies. Feel these words resonate within your being. I am the power that creates perfect health, abundance, joy, peace, and perfection in my life. I have the power to recognize perfection in myself, everywhere, and in everyone around me. The mighty I Am presence of God dwells within me, and I create only good within and for myself, for my loved ones, and in my world. I am youthful, I am strong, I am healthy, I am loving, I am wise, I am wealthy. My mind is clear, my heart is pure. I am God's perfect power in action. I am the mighty consuming flame that now forever consumes all past and present mistakes, their cause and effect, and all undesirable creation for which my outer being is responsible in this or any other reality. I am the mighty cosmic energy flowing through, filling and renewing every cell in my mind and body now. I am the master of my world, and I am the victorious intelligence governing all of it. I send forth into my world the mighty, radiant, intelligent energy of God. I create only perfection and draw to me the abundance of God made visible in my life and for my use. The mighty magic circle of protection of my I Am presence that surrounds me is invincible. It shields me from every discordant thought and element which seeks to find entrance or intrude. I am the visible presence of the dearly beloved ascended masters, the angelic realm and beings of light, who I wish to join me in guidance and whose assistance I desire when called upon. Divine Presence, pour thy radiance through this mind and body now, healing, perfecting, empowering, and always directing my every thought and action through my own I Am presence. As an individualized being of the mighty God presence, I am everywhere present. When my consciousness takes on this expansion of unity, I know its energy leaps into action everywhere, in the cells of my body and in those around me, as well as in the world. I am the presence charging my body with pure cosmic energy. The mighty I Am presence that I represent is transforming, healing, protecting me and my loved ones at all times. I am perfect health now, manifesting in every organ and every part of my body. I am in the heart of God, and I bring forth ideas and accomplishments which have never been brought forth on this great earth. I am perfect love in action, and I will use discretion and non-judgment in dealing with those around me. May my God self now shine through. So let us feel those energies just settle for a moment. Let us feel the integration. Let us claim our power and take it back this Mercury retrograde. Know that nothing can move us off this mantle. We have but to call upon the mighty I Am presence to bring us back to center. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. So it is. So let us begin to come back now. I will count from 1 to 5. 5 being the most awake and present. 1, feeling back in the physical body. 2, starting to move the physical body, just gently. 3, moving ankles and wrists, wiggling fingers and toes. 4, just rotating the head, side to side and around. And 5, when you're ready, let's come back to the physical space. Welcome, friends. Welcome back. Take that meditation with you. Use it again next week, as many times as you need through Mercury retrograde or not. Doesn't matter. It's a real powerful connection to the sacred triad, that from Archangel Michael. It's one of Rona Herman Vezane's, our Sister of Light's, teachings from, I think it's on Wings of Light, book 1. No, it's book 6. Sorry, it's the last book. So I'll send a link in the description for that in a couple of 24 hours, a couple of days. But you can use that anytime. It's a very powerful one. We're blessed to be able to use Rona's work. We're in touch with her. And it's just a blessing to be able to use that. So thank you for joining us tonight, my friends. Thank you for your presence and attendance. Thank you for all your super chats and donations that have been coming in. Really appreciate all of them. Just a powerful time in the world, and an ever more important time to practice things like this, to hold that sacred space, whether you're from a religious space or from just simply a space of whatever you want to call it, enlightenment, spirituality, you're welcome. And you don't need to be of a particular decree to practice meditations like this. They're very important now. So take a bit more time in your life, make some time to meditate more. We encourage you to do that and connect with the God source consciousness, the God space, the I am presence, and try and bring that forth into every interaction that you have, and see what it does for those interactions. I think you'll be blessed by that.
Maybe you want to put up the mailing list now. Right. So if you guys do want to be a part of our mass meditations, we do them weekly. So usually it's every Sunday night. Mm-hmm. Today it got moved to Monday because we've just been so busy. But David usually tries to send out an email, usually a day or two, or sometimes 3 days if we're really on the ball, just what the weekly mass meditation is going to be with the link. So please let us know. Just send us an email if you'd like to be on the mailing list. It is sunflowerlifedk@gmail.com. And we will be sending out updates for our upcoming Vortex tour with all the dates and exactly like what kind of vortexes and what is going to be happening along with the tour. We don't spam anybody. We literally just send the one weekly email and maybe a little bit more information on the upcoming Vortex tour. But I thought that was great, sweetheart. I really needed that. I've been definitely feeling just a little bit off balance all week with the Mercury retrograde energies coming in, as well as just being busy. So again, we had to move our meditation to Monday. It was just kind of a hectic week. I felt like we didn't get to do our meditations together. Like in the morning, we'll usually get up and we'll do a silent meditation together kind of every morning before we start our day. And I feel like that just really helps keep me grounded and present. And we just haven't really been doing that this week. You've been kind of doing your own thing for meditation. I've been kind of doing my own thing and not getting to meditate as much. So I just feel like I really needed that. It was just a good reminder about how we are the light and how we can hold the light in these situations, even though, you know, some people might not be as aware. I don't know. You have a saying, if people knew better, they would do better. So, you know, just looking at this family of light, like, you know, we are the ones who know better. We are the ones who are very aware of not only ourselves, but of everybody else out there. So many opportunities to give, so many opportunities to, you know, be patient and kind and loving. So let's look at them as what they are, opportunities.
Yeah, thank you for those super chats, guys. I did catch them, Rastafarian. I think we got another one. Thank you very much, guys. Very kind.
Oh my goodness.
Rachel or Rakael. Rachel or Rakael. Rakael, I suppose, if you're from Montreal, maybe, I don't know. But thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Very grateful. And yeah, we love doing this with you guys. We're very excited about our up and coming Vortex tour. If you don't know what that's about, we're doing a little tour of Western Canada, where we're going to be visiting specific energy hotspots, meeting a whole bunch of you, which is going to be fantastic. We're very excited for that, and doing specific global meditations at each spot, or meditations at each spot. And with each site location, we will be doing CE5, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, contact with our star beings friends. And we just got a whole bunch of kit we're about to order to record some things that come in, whatever wants to come in. We'll be holding the light so bright, it won't be anything negative. So that's going to be very, very exciting. We hope to get all kinds of encounters on camera. We will be releasing the final dates and locations in about a week's time. So if you want to find out what those are, if you're in Canada, want to join us on that tour, get on our mailing list, and we will be doing the updates and notifications in that space from the mailing list. So Kelly's been working amazingly hard putting this tour together. It's going to be just epic. We got no idea what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy. We've got some cool t-shirt designs, which we're going to be going.
I should probably do like a little shout out. I just need to ask if anybody out there has any ties in Rumsey, Alberta, or Majorville, Alberta. So Rumsey, Alberta, and Majorville, Alberta, we have an abundance of medicine wheels. I am trying to research on how to get to these locations. A lot of people are saying they're on private property, and unless you have kind of a specific map, it'll be really difficult to get to those places. So, we are going to do our absolute best to, get right close up and personal to all of these different sites. But unfortunately, some of them are on people's farms and they are on people's private properties. So if anyone has any connections in Rumsey, Alberta, or Majorville, Alberta, if you know anybody in the area, if you know anything about those medicine wheels, if you guys can give me any information, we will try to talk about this a lot more next week when everything is more solidified. So you can join us next Sunday, which is going to be May 29th. And I'm suggesting that we do just a specific separate show, maybe on June 1st, because that's when we said we were going to have all the information ironed out and really have the itinerary for you guys. So maybe June 1st, we'll just come on. Maybe we'll do a meditation. Maybe we won't, but
just keep your eyes and ears peeled for notifications. We'll send out some.
Exactly. So if you guys want to get on the mailing list, or if you want to follow us on social media, we are still building our new Instagram account, which is _sunflower_life on Instagram.
I'll put a link in the description on YouTube, guys, on Above and Beyond Duality. Thank you, Rob, Brother of Light, for that donation. Very kind.
Oh my goodness.
I'm honored to have you with us. Hope you're doing well. I think it's Rob Berquist, I think. But I think you're heading out to do some star watching this weekend or soon. So I hope it was good. We had a very interesting thing happen in our backyard. Maybe we'll post it on social media. Not quite sure what it was, but it was crop circle-esque. It just appeared one day.
All of a sudden, I started getting text messages. So the funny thing is that we are going to be moving soon. So David really needs to mow the lawn. Like, I've just been saying, honey, can you mow the lawn today? Can you mow the lawn today? Can you mow the lawn today? And then I went out and I started getting all these messages. Well, now we have a crop circle in our backyard that just appeared. And of course, he's using it as an excuse so that he doesn't have to mow the lawn, and saying that we have all these energies back there. And, we can't mow the lawn because we're not going to be able to see the crop circle.
I mowed it. I did. But it was a perfect circle, and it was like a crop circle. It was very interesting. We don't know who it was from. We don't know what it was, but it was definitely an energetic occurrence of some capacity. We feel that very much so. Anyway, so I'm sure we'll encounter. This is the beginning of many, many encounters as we go on this incredible tour, and we can't wait to experience them with you. We hope many of you can get out. I know a lot of you have said that you'll be there at different parts of the journey, so we look forward to just meeting you and having fun with you. And that's about all we had time for, guys. So,
and not every leg on the Vortex tour is going to be, ET contact, but I'm sure we'll try.
Yeah, I mean, if we have clear skies, we'll do it.
Yes, and that was our last week meditation. We had a wonderful turnout. Everybody that showed up for our lunar eclipse portal meditation last week, and we were so excited to finish the meditation and go outside and watch the lunar eclipse. And it was just like
it didn't exist. Yeah.
All the clouds rolled in. We couldn't even see the moon. So yeah, we do our best, but we do our best to keep our eyes on the skies, because we usually see a lot of interesting stuff happening. And it will be really cool to have that experience with other people.
Yeah. And for those of you seeing stuff moving in the skies, I'm going to do a separate video at some point on why, and I was talking to Rob about this as well, why I don't think that it's possible to see a satellite from the ground. And again, I'm open to be proven wrong, but when you do the math of this of this whole phenomenon, it makes it very difficult to understand how we could actually see a satellite from the ground. So I don't think we're being told the truth with this stuff.
We're going to have to do a whole entire show on
interesting.
This, because he's been talking about this for like 2 weeks now.
There's been some very intelligent folks on this, and when I present them with the data, they kind of come up with a question mark. So anyway,
maybe when we do our final release of the whole Vortex tour, you can pick some brains about some of these satellite versus spacecraft conversation, and we can take to the debate, and we can answer some questions. And
the jury's still out, Rob said. Yeah, I just don't think. I personally, I want to be convinced otherwise, but I don't see how we can be seeing satellites given the dynamics and the parameters and the math and the physics of the whole thing. So I'm going to present that in a different show, put some graphics into it so I can explain things a bit better. But keep your eyes to the skies, guys, regardless of just the little moving objects that you see. If you look up enough, you'll see all kinds of stuff.
Did you see this meme? I took a picture of it today. I was going to send it to you, but I didn't get a chance. It just basically talks about the average speed of a bullet being 1,700 miles an hour.
That's interesting.
And how you can't see a bullet whizzing past you. But they're saying that the speed of a satellite actually moves 1,000 miles an hour. So how are you supposed to see a satellite from your backyard? I don't know. It's just more information. It's just very thought-provoking. And, we always like to have those conversations and present it to people who, just might not be thinking about this kind of stuff. And I feel like so many of us just believe in that narrative. They believe exactly what they're told to believe. And, we just like to push the boundaries on thinking outside of the box in every aspect of our life. And,
I mean, that's a really good.
So far.
I'm going to add that.
I know.
That's really good. I mean, there's so many things.
You get so excited.
There's so many things that don't add up with this whole equation. I'll probably get into it now. The average satellite is a minimum of 200 miles. The lowest satellites, which is Starlink, apparently, are a minimum of 200 miles above the Earth's surface. They don't have lights on them. Satellites do not have lights on them.
You can even Google that.
99% of them do not have lights on them. And the size of these things are about as big as a medium-sized kitchen table. So what you're being told to believe is that the lights you're seeing, which appear constant, are a reflection off the solar panel grids array from the sun, which is ridiculous because the light's constant. So anyway, I'm going to go into a little bit more depth in this area because I've got 10 things like that which mathematically and physically don't make any sense to me from the you're seeing a satellite perspective. Of course, we see all kinds of other stuff, but these ones are very interesting.
Yeah, so if we've got any aerospace engineers in the house that want to have a debate about satellites.
Not a debate, just
a discussion.
I'm not into debates,
no, we're not up for debate. We're into having discussion with open-minded, open-hearted people.
Thank you, Alison, so much. Yeah, I'm open to new information. I want to be wrong. I love being wrong.
Aww,
so
you guys are so sweet.
Yeah, thank you for donations, guys. It's very kind. We don't deserve it. Anyway, that's all we had time for, guys. But thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence and attendance.
Yeah, we should wrap it up. It's a Monday. I think people are going back to work tomorrow. So I know in Canada, we had the holiday Monday today. So a lot of you are joining from all over the globe. I'm not quite sure if you guys had a holiday today. Hopefully you had the day off. Hopefully you all have a short week, a blessed week, a beautiful week full of sunshine and happy days.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next Sunday. Join our mailing list to get more information on the tour, and Global Mass Meditation is coming up. Thank you for being here. We couldn't do this without you. We wouldn't want to. The Family of Light, the ground crew in different parts of the world, bringing the light to this wonderful time. And boy, are there some amazing things coming. So hold the space, hold the light, do this meditation again during the week if you feel called to do so. And we'll see you guys on the next show. We love you.
We are the family of light and we love you.
See you
Towards the
soon,
light we
guys.
go.